Hello, I'm Ted Pappas Jr. I'm the CEO and administrator of Friendship Manor, a continuing care retirement community located in Rock Island, Illinois. I'd like to begin my story back when I was a senior in college. The year was 1984, and at that time, a couple of events happened that really bring us to where we're at today. In 1984, my grandmother, and in Greek, grandmother is Yaya, my Yaya had become very ill with cancer. And I was a senior in college, and at that time, many of the family members worked together to care for Yaya. And it was at that time that I really began to firsthand experience what it was to care for a senior who had physical needs. And what a great time it was to spend that time with my Yaya. She died that year, but it was a wonderful time to be able to care for her and to minister to her. Also during that time, I was the volunteer chaplain at a nursing home. And that gave me a wonderful opportunity to begin ministry with seniors and elders outside of my family. So when I graduated college in 1984 with a degree in education, it was clear to me that the Lord was directing me not into education, but into working with seniors based on the prior year events that began to shape my future vocation. So with that, I have now been caring for seniors since 1984. I've been a licensed nursing home administrator since 1986. I spent almost 18 years of my career in Akron, Ohio. Originally, we are from Ohio, my wife and I, and spent 18 years at a wonderful community in Akron, Ohio. At the time, it was called the Sumner Home. And in 1988 began my ministry there and was there until 2005. I came out here in 2005 and took over the reins as CEO and administrator of Friendship Manor. Friendship Manor is a wonderful community. Its history is based in faith. The Illinois branch of the King's Daughters and Sons, which is a Christian social service organization, founded Friendship Manor in 1979. So our history and our faith is deep, deep-rooted. When I came here in 2005, unfortunately, our organization lost its way a little bit with its faith. And one of the things that I really liked about Friendship Manor, as I was being interviewed and was studying all about the Manor, it became clear to me that in our corporate bylaws, which is our governing documents, the CEO was charged with the spiritual condition or the spiritual atmosphere of Friendship Manor. And I looked at that and I thought, you know, that's not too much different than a pastor or an elder in biblical terms. And so when I came here in 2005 in August, I began to embrace those faith-based roots. We reconnected with our founder, the King's Daughters and Sons. That relationship had been somewhat strained, and we worked hard to reconnect with that relationship. We began to reach out more into the Christian community through Churches United, through evangelical associations of churches, and we began to really reach out and create relationships and opportunities for our residents to have an enhanced spiritual experience. In 2012, we took it one step further and actually hired a campus pastor, and that helped us to really even go further in our Christian opportunities and our Christian influence in the community. We would host National Day of Prayer lunches. We would have evangelical type memorial services for those residents who we had lost. And all along, not offending anyone, but embracing everyone. And it's really amazing, but our board of directors is made up of wonderful men and women in our community, and we actually have a number of board members who are of the Jewish faith who embrace our Christian values. And so it's a very unique situation to have a Christian organization that is reaching so much in the community, the entire faith-based community. So we're very proud of what Friendship Manor is. Friendship Manor is a continuing care retirement community. We have 8 different service levels here. We have our independent living villas, which are for the more younger seniors. We have our independent living congregate apartments. We have assisted living congregate apartments. We have memory care assisted living for residents who have memory care issues. We, of course, have our skilled nursing wing, which we call Silver Cross. We have our home care division, in which we provide care in people's homes. We also have our outpatient therapy division, in which we provide outpatient therapy to people who live in their communities and their homes. And then on top of that, we provide and partner with a community action agency in town called Project Now, in which we provide meals to about 250 seniors throughout the entire Rock Island County area each and every day. So if you look at what we do on campus and off campus we care for about 300 seniors on any given day in the various levels I've described. But off campus, we care for actually more seniors every day, close to 400, through our home program, our meals program, and our outpatient therapy. So we, on a daily basis, are actually caring for more seniors outside our walls than seniors that are actually living on our campus. So we recognize that caring for seniors is changing. We recognize the headwinds that are facing senior care communities. But the one thing that is for sure and a certainty is that as we move forward, we know that the Lord goes before us. We know that if the Lord is for us, who can be against us? We also know that no weapon formed against us will prosper. So in these difficult times, we know who is our shelter and our fortress, and in whom we trust.